Today I bought bread and decided I was eating it, and I saw a girl, a very little girl, like 2 years old. She came to me and she asked me to give her out of the bread, and I had to cut for her. Like, she was looking at me at first. She doesn't want to tell me that she wants to eat, so I just saw her and I asked her if she wanted to eat. And when I gave her the bread, if you see how she was happy, like maybe she have not eaten for very long. And in my mind, I was like, my daughter would never have to go through this. Never.
So I was at school today and a couple of girls were talking about me. When I was in JSS 3, I once told a girl who was insulting me that when I have money, she's gonna come back to come and meet me and stuff. And that was 3 years ago, and I don't have the money. And this happened that the same girl that I told that shit was on Saturday, which was 4 days ago. I saw her on the road and I had to run away because the clothes I was wearing was not up to standard. Yeah. Like it now looks like with everything I'm doing, I'm kind of even below the just even not doing anything is better than what I'm doing because I'm literally even spending the money that I'm being given at home on stuff like this. But I really started locking in. I just understood the true meaning of locking in right now, and I think it's gonna work out. So
Do you know when you are fucked? It's like when you can't afford the best hospital and you don't want to go to the worst hospitals because they are not going to treat you well. So you are trying to look for an hospital that is affordable, but they also treat you well. And it is really crazy because during the time you are using to search for it, you are in pain literally, and it is not a good thing for anybody because that is exactly what I'm going through. Not a very big pain, but it is just unbearable at times. I know I could just literally get into the hospital, get my procedures done, and be fine in probably a week or something. It is now something that is very prolonged because I can't afford it, and not being able to afford your health issues is crazy. So like I literally thought anything can happen. Like it is possible, yeah. And I went to the bank today, obviously, to increase my account limit because, like, you want to have a particular amount of money, but is it making sense that your bank cannot collect that kind of money? So you have to work in terms of your goals. So, like, the account is you to be ready on Monday. I did my BVN at this age and stuff. Like, this week was productive or stressful at the same time, but alhamdulillah, everything was good. It was good, good. Clock it, clock it. Colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we make the Monday a masterpiece. I'm recording you. Oh my, oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you lay me down to dead and buried on the edge of a night, slaying rock on your vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we find something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of your sanctuary, trying to be with us, Lord, with some new dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we found. So basically, I was supposed to create a loan video with a laptop, but because I did not know how to use a laptop and because I also don't have a laptop, I had to create a loan video and screen record a Miro board using my phone. Something that primarily should only be done with a laptop. Not because you cannot use your phone, it's because your phone cannot work for it. But I found a way to make my phone look like a laptop by editing the developer settings, and I turned it to a laptop in the settings, and I later changed it back to a phone. And last night I was crying because I could not find a way to figure it out. And I was like, am I going to give up that early? I have not even started doing anything. I've not started sending out looms, and I faced my first difficulty. But I realized most difficulty are actually a lack of information. When you have information to tackle that difficulty, it becomes easier. And since morning, I've actually been thinking of my girlfriend. Nah, she's not my girlfriend, she's my crush. But I've been thinking about her for and I've kind of been lonely since the morning. I could not watch TikTok. I actually did the forbidden act of watching TikTok, but I only watched it for 5 minutes. And when the timer came up and he asked me to reopen TikTok so I can be able to use it, I felt guilty and I closed back TikTok. And I've been watching some Instagram videos because Instagram is the only app that I'm actually allowed to open. To be honest, I've been missing her a lot. But for real, I'm not allowed to message her or do anything until I'm done with this challenge. And it is not like a challenge that I have a specific date that maybe by next month during Ramadan I'm going to talk to her or something. It is going to be till I till I actually land my first client and actually start making some amount of money. That's when I can be able to go back and